Hi everyone, this is Amanda Silversister and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about value and where we find it and how actually me going gray has increased my value in my opinion. Before I get started, I am sitting out on my brand new deck. I think in one of my past videos I've mentioned that I was going away on a girls weekend. So when I came back, this is what I came back to. So my husband, we bought a brand new house, and so my husband built me a deck. So this is my beautiful view, and I've been having my coffees out here every morning, and it is fast becoming my happy place. You have to laugh because my husband says if you can't be handsome, you should be handy, and I think he's both. So anyways, okay, so I wanted to talk about value and how we find it as a woman and how I feel like going gray has actually upped my value, and I'm going to hash that out and explain why I think that. So I think as young women, we are often told that our value comes from our physical appearance. And if I'm honest, I know that absolutely was true for me. If I got, someone turned their heads when I walked into a bar, or if, even somebody like made you feel uncomfortable, yet catcalled you, like the construction workers, you got a whistle or something like that. If I'm honest with myself, there was something in me that felt validated by that sort of attention. And when you think about that your value as a person, you're giving that away to some random person who's going to, that you don't even know. You don't even know if they're a quality person, what kind of character they are, but we allow our value to be impacted. And the same way is in a negative way. So if someone says something negative about you, we tend to take it to heart. And so I find like our value as we're a young woman can kind of be a very vulnerable thing that can be easily swayed back and forth. And so the reason that I think that my confidence and my value has increased so much since I have embraced my gray hair is I am now finding that value from myself. So really just ditching those really traditional values of the beauty norms and defining it for myself has been probably the most liberating thing that I've done. And I think I will admit that I think as a woman with white, gray, or silver hair, I have, you might not be noticed as readily. I think there was a woman who asked me a little bit about a dating question. And I do think that, people might not stop. They just see gray hair because it is automatically associated with aging and being older. So yes, you might not get the same kind of reinforcement. But there is something about feeling really valuable when you realize that you don't need that reinforcement anymore in life. And I actually don't think we ever needed it. It's just been ingrained in us to seek it out that way. Like if we're told that we're pretty, or if we're told that we look beautiful, or if we're told that we're all of these beauty standards that are very typical, then we feel like we are very valuable. And when we don't, so I guess going gray is kind of like a rebellious thing to do, I feel, and it's deciding that I'm no longer caring what everybody else thinks about my going gray experience. And it's funny, some people might say, well, then why are you on social media taking all these pictures? And I think it's because I really want to share with other women that there is this amazing value that comes when you turn to yourself to validate yourself. You don't need any value from anybody else. The reason that I do all this so publicly and openly is to really encourage other women, if they're thinking about it, to just ditch society's definition of what beauty is and start deciding, what do you think is beautiful? So just like we would give those little pieces of our value away to random strangers that probably were just kind of dead guys anyways, why is our opinion not more valuable than all of those people? At the end of the day, you sit with yourself, you're with yourself, and we don't know half of those people that we give all of our value away to. So I think the real message, and I think that really started happening for me as I embraced my gray and I just kind of shed the expectations of the outside world about what valuable is. And so I choose to see myself as a valuable, mature woman. And as I get older, I'm going to see that my value is actually increasing. I saw a really nice poem the other day on Instagram, and it was about an older lady. I don't know the poem, but it was about an older lady, and she was getting older, and she said, I have done all these things to try to stay beautiful, to avoid myself from becoming an antique, and yet here I am, not the jewel that I once was. And then basically the gist of the poem is that jewel that you once were you still are. In fact, you're actually a better version of that jewel, because all the things that distract from who you are and your character and what you're about actually become even better and more refined as you shed the kind of superficial value of yourself, and that true value gets to be what really shines and stands out. So I think that's what going gray has done for me. It doesn't matter anymore if you like it, if you don't like it. And believe me, there are many people who don't like it, and they usually all comment on my shorts to tell me that they don't like it. But if you can find the value in yourself, that is where the true freedom lies. And yeah, I hope I encourage you ladies to do it, because it is amazing being gray. It's so much easier as well, but that's a whole other video. So anyways, have a wonderful, it's Friday here, so have a wonderful weekend and take care. And I hope that you find value in yourself this weekend. Bye-bye.